Kamera balance.
Dear viewers, we are live at the MTN Arena Lugogo. It's the playoffs, FUBA 2019. We have 2 games tonight. That is the girls' game between the Kcca Leopards and UCU Lady Canons. And later on at 8:30, we'll have the men's game. That is the 6-time champions City Oilers taking on the 2-time champions Pemba Warriors. The game ongoing right now is the Kcca Leopards versus UCU Lady Canons, and the series stands at 1-1. It is 6 minutes 11 seconds to play the second quarter of the game. It is 24 for Kcca Leopards and 19 for the UCU Lady Canons, who are trailing. On court for the Kcca Leopards right now, we have shot number 3, that is Irene Lin. Shot number 6, Joy Chemtai, also known as Cheche. Shot number 8, Alicia Wasagali. Shot number 10, Maureen Amoding. And shot number 15, Martha Soigi. And for the UCU Lady Canons on court, we have shot number 5, that is Ruth Noela Letaru. Shot number 6, Brenda Kayaga. Shot number 7, Zaina Lokwameri. Shot number 11, Sarah Geno. And shot number 13, Rose Akon. It is 26 for the Kcca Leopards and 19 for UCU Canons. 5 minutes 36 seconds to play the second quarter of the game. We have an inbound there for the UCU Canons, and there is a foul by Maureen Amoding on Rose Akon of the UCU Lady Canons. For the coaches for Kcca, we have Ali Mavita, assisted by Robert Mugabe, and the UCU Canons, it is Coach Nick Natuhereza, assisted by Emmanuel Chiyuji. Commissioner tonight for this game is Escodata Steven, and the referees for this game are Mercy Chicho, Johnny Omondi, and Marvin Mark Chiyunji. Rose Akon shooting 2. 26 for the Kcca Leopards and 19 for the UCU Lady Canons. Rose Akon just failed to convert those 2 free throws. Cynthia Irakunda for a jumper, she misses, and Rose Akon there with a big rebound. Sarah looking for a pass to Najita. Zaina Akon there. 5 minutes to play the second quarter of the game. Now 22 for the UCU Lady Canons. They cut the lead to 4 points. So the UCU Canons have so far 5 turnovers. Points in the paint, 12 points, second chance points, 9 fast break points, 0 so far. And the UCU bench hasn't contributed any baskets for now. Their biggest lead has been 3 for the Kcca Leopards. Points from turnover, 9. Second chance points, 6. The bench has managed 4 points. points in the point 18, fast break points 4, and their biggest lead tonight has been 7. UCU with possession now. Again, Osara there misses the ball and it goes out of bounds. Kcca's Lynn looking for a pass to Cynthia Irakunda. A very, very good point guard in Cynthia. Martha Soigi. Marina Modine. She couldn't make that one. So it is a 4-point lead for the Kcca Leopards. The UCU Canons have managed to cut the lead. And it's 4 minutes, 20 seconds to play the second quarter of the game. UCU with possession. Sarageno. Sarah there with the layup. Cuts the lead to 2 points for the UCU Lady Canons. UCU are playing transitional basketball. Lynn to Wasagali to Martha Soigi. Martha to Cheche. Cheche for 3. Basket not good. And a cornrows there with a rebound. And with me here I have Sadiq. Sadiq, welcome. What do you think about the game between the Kcca Leopards and UCU Lady Canons? As you know, the series stands at 1-1 and it's a best of 5. Earlier on we saw the Kcca Leopards in the lead, but the UCU Canons are playing very well, cutting the lead there. And what do you think is happening?
Well, all I can say about this game is that the game is very open, and actually it's a good fight between UCU, the Lady Canons, and Kcca Leopards. Not like the matchup which we have just seen between KIU Rangers and JKL Lady Dolphins. Well, what I can say, the game is not going to be predicted, and I really see the series going up to game 5 because these are good teams, they have good players, and when you look at comparison of the players and the matchup which they are really playing on the ground, I really see like almost equal talent and hard work, of which it's going to really be unpredicted for someone to really give one-sided team a sure win, just like they say. And Lady Dolphins and KIU Rangers.
Sadiq, thank you for that analysis. I still want to ask you again. Both teams are champions. They've been champions. Like you said, it is a very good matchup. Both teams are competitive, and like I said earlier on, the series stands at 1-1. Of course, each of the team is working to, like advance to the finals. And you went ahead and said, for now, like it's quite tricky to predict which of the two teams will advance to the finals. Considering the fact that they both look good, but I mean at the end of the day, there can only be one of them advancing to the finals. That who do you think can come out stronger?
As I've told you earlier, I could neither give it to Kcca nor will I give it to UCU, because basketball is just a game that can really change in the snap of seconds. Right now you can see the Kcca are leading, but now it might really change totally, reaching to the fourth quarter. At the end of games really change sometimes at the last seconds of the shot clock, so you can't really predict. And them being champions, everyone knows how it is when you put in a work and knowing that you really have aim or a goal to achieve when it comes to going down to chase for that championship. People really come out strong. They put in a lot of effort. When you look at it, it's not really easy to make it up to the semis. Starting from regular season, the teams which you are going to play with, the injuries the players are coping up with, and the challenges which we are having in the situation of basketball here in Uganda. So it's not really easy for a team and the players themselves to really make it to the playoffs. But when they really surely do and they reach up to the semis, we at least give a team, even if they didn't make it to the finals, we at least give a team a credit for really putting up such a performance, which is something great.
Thank you for that analysis. It is 2 minutes to play the second quarter of the game. 31 for Kcca Leopards and UCU Lady Canons have 28 points. It's now 33 for the Kcca Leopards. They're looking good. And Rhoda Najita there with a turnover. Kcca Leopards lean. Driving. In there. To Irakunda. Cynthia. She misses that one. That was a very, very easy layup.
It was obvious that she is going to miss because actually the pressure which was on her head at that time of picking the rebounds is not going to really make someone to really concentrate at that point to make a layup. So I really see it easily, and considering for ladies are not really so versatile like men, so anything we can just go with it like that.
Okay, so Lynn will shoot 2. And we see Mavita Ali there with a substitution. She brings in Dorothy Chamazima and takes out Chemtai Joy. Lynn misses the first. 33 for the Kcca Leopards and 28 for the UCU Lady Canons. So Lynn there misses both of her free throws and possession goes back to the UCU Lady Canons. Again, Osara attempts a 3. Najita Roda. Cynthia. Say something about Cynthia Irakun.
Actually, that lady, I've really watched her playing for quite a time. That Cynthia lady, actually, she's really good. But actually, in terms, sometimes her decisions making and the ball, how she really controlled her game sometimes costs Kcca a bit, but she's really effective player when it comes to helping her teammate making the passes to make sure like her teammates get the basket easy and open. She's really doing a great job there. When we look at the games which are here today, it's very intense, and I don't really think UCU are going to take any chances of making things easy for her as they seems to be during the regular season play.
Thank you. 10 seconds to end the second quarter of the game. It is a 3-point lead for the Kcca Leopards. 33, Kcca 30 for the UCU Lady Canons. Another thing I don't think the Kcca Leopards are really playing good defense.
Defense, as I can tell you, is all about communication and a very good rotation. When these people are playing zonal defense and they are not really communicating effectively, so surely there's going to be always a loophole and errors in the defense. Of which, that's why we always tell players, whenever they are playing defense, they shouldn't just be dormant. You have to communicate. Communication plays like almost 80% role in the defensive rotation. So this is what is really happening. If really Kcca are really seen to put up a fight which they are going to extend their margin, they have to really communicate very well in terms of their defensive rotation. And they have to, actually, one thing I can add on is that they are really missing a lot of free throws, and in basketball it can really cost them again. Free throws really counted so effectively, not like what we just seen yesterday between UCU, Canons and Betway Power. Betway Power actually lost that game basically because of poor rotation of their coaches and also too much free throws they missed in the games. It really cost them that game as of yesterday.
So we come to the end of our second quarter. It's still a 3-point lead for the Kcca Leopards. 33 for the Kcca Leopards and 30 for the UCU Lady Canons. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and we come to the start of the third quarter, which is also the second half of the game. For the Kcca Leopards on court, we have Alicia Wasagali shot 8, Cynthia Irakunda, the point guard, shot 12, shot number 3, Irene Lin, 9, Dorothy Chamazima, and Letitia Awo, that is shot 13. UCU Canons on court right now. We have Rhoda Nagita, shot number 4, shot 11, Sarah Geno, shot 5, Ruth Noela Letari, shot 12, Hajara Najiko, and 14, Abey Priscilla. Rhoda now driving. She misses. Chemtai Joy. Back to Cynthia Irakunda. So for the UCU Canons, we've seen the exit of Rose Akon, who has really come out big tonight for the UCU Lady Canons. She has a game high 15 points. She has kept UCU in this game. Very good on both ends of the court, taking rebounds. That is shot number 13, Rose Akon. It's still a 3-point lead for the Kcca Leopards coming into the second half of this game. Wasagali passes to Joy Chemtai for 3, and the Leopards take it up by 3 points, 2 points rather. Chemtai there with an assist from Judith Ayo. Brenda Kayaga with an easy layup there. Now the Kcca Leopards really need to be very careful because the UCU Canons are playing very good defense. Cheche to Wasagali for 2. She misses, and Akon rolls there with a rebound. Najita Roda looking for a pass back to Najita for 3, and it's good. Rhoda Najita there with a much needed play there. 7 minutes to play the third quarter of the game. It's 37 for the Kcca Leopards and 35 for the UCU Lady Canons. It is just a 2-point lead for the Leopards. Judith Ayo. Cheche to Wasagali, and she's fouled there by there is a foul on Hajara. Shot number 12, Hajara Najiko, the shooting guard, who's also the shooting forward of the UCU Canons. It's a shooting foul, and Wasagali will shoot 2 for the Leopards. She makes 1, 2, and misses the other. And it's UCU possession now. 7 minutes 06 seconds to play the third quarter of the game. So further points in the paint for the Kcca Leopards. 26 points from turnover, 15. Second chance play points, 8, and the bench has only managed 6 points so far. Their biggest scoring has been 6, and their biggest lead has been 7. For the UCU Canons, the bench has only managed 2 points, which brings me to the point about the UCU bench. When you look, when you look at the UCU bench, they have a Bay Priscilla, who's a very good. She's a very good shooter, and then there is Zaina on bench right now, but she's a starter, of course. But I mean, the UCU bench is good, but they've only managed 2 points. What do you think could be the problem?
When you look at it, when you talk about the players who are on bench, sometimes that is a coaching strategy, whereby you rest your star players and you make use of them in the fourth quarter. But as well, sometimes it's a bit costly because you can rest a player, by the time he come back on the court, he's a bit cold, and by the time for him to pick up the game rhythm or momentum, it will be so hard for him, and you'll find out that a couple of turnovers will still cost that game to really be lost or in any one or the other way. But as well, when you look at it, there are effective players who really come off the bench and drop in some good performance. Players from UCU like Abby, she's there and she's a good player. There is another girl, she's there seated, she's called Shakira. Those are players actually who really come off the bench and really put on some performance which is really required for a game in terms of need, which means these girls actually are really on some things which I can signify to any kind of basketballer. Comes off the bench, puts in what he is required to do by the coaches, and make sure like give all the necessary contribution for his team to win. This is something very great. And oh, that's a walk right there on Icon. That's a walk right there on Icon. Actually, such kind of things, performance that really comes off the bench really contribute a lot. Let me refer you to NBA. There is a man who is called Lou Williams, who has really been winning the 6th man like for 3rd consecutive years so far. This man comes off the bench and drops some crazy points, which is not like, you don't really see that often in so many players, because most players, when they really sit on the bench, they really tend to lose their heads off the game. You find them like they are completely or totally off the game by the time they come back on the court. That is what I can really tell you, and it's really helping UCU for having such players who are effective. On the side of Kcca Leopards, there are also some people as well who really contribute. Someone like Letitia, she's there, she comes off the bench, she really contributes in terms of defensive wise and picking the rebounds. Though she might not really be having many points off the bench, but her defense actually do really help Kcca a lot, because the fundamentals of basketball, or I can say winning a game, comes from the difference you really input in that games of so far.
Okay, thank you for that analysis. It is 4 minutes 20 seconds to play the 3rd quarter of the game. 44 for the Kcca Leopards and 37 for the UCU Lady Canons. And I have my brother here, Saika, in the house. Saika, what's up, what's up?
Good evening, Brenda. Hello, Sadiq, pleasure. Midway through the 3rd quarter, 4:20 seconds to play. The Canons are down by 5. In the look of things, remember it's one apiece. Winner takes it all to 1-1. So I believe we're in for a good game. These two Canons Lady Canons and the Kcca Leopards. However, waiting from thank you so much. Letitia Hall off the bench, Dorothy. That's a good matchup with Zaina. But I think among all the series we have, for the other ones, the other series between the KIU Rangers and the Jackaloo Dolphins, one was stronger and the other one was weaker. That's why we saw a very clean sweep yesterday. So in this game, in this series, we are in for five games. That's what I think. It's going to go down to the decider unless someone wins today. But if someone wins today, she goes home with the advantage. So I believe we're in for a good series. What a shot by Teacher Awol from way downtown. For Sadiq, I think we are in for a good game. You see, it's a low scoring game, but I believe we are going to have a very good fourth quarter. The same that we had in game 2, which the UC Canons won in the fourth quarter very convincingly. That's why that's Zaina Nakamori feeding Sarah Geno to finish with the 2. We are in for a good fourth quarter. Stolen Brenda Kayaga with a good steal of Cynthia Irakunda. What a player Brenda Kayaga is. But I think to the disadvantage of Kcca Leopards, they are using the same rotation. 7 players, and you know Cynthia Irakunda, she has that ankle problem. You see, she's even limping. So the many minutes she's playing, the team gets the advantage. And on Tuesday, I got the news. Monday, I got the news that Sylvia Nakas Balotelli, she flew out of the country. She's in the US. She might be away for a week or less. By the time she gets back, it might be game over, or she can find a team and help them out. So I believe there's a lot of basketball to be played. Letitia to Dorothy, the small woman finishes. It's a 2. We are in for a game. Sadiq, take it away, brother.
Actually, this is a very nice game so far. We can really see games between UCU and Kcca, and of which all these ladies are really putting on a performance. A great performance from both sides. The points are now 49-41 in favor of Kcca Leopards. So, well, we have a quarter to go, and in that quarter, anything can happen. The winner can really lose his head on that quarter and give it up, because we have always seen so many games whereby the underdogs come from down and take over the game. So all I can tell, or I can advise the City Oil, the Kcca Leopards, is to tighten more of their defense and extend their margin in their lead, which is going to really help them.
Okay, thank you for that analysis. 2 minutes to play the third quarter of the game. It has really been a very, very fast quarter. Like, it has gone so fast. So 49 for the Kcca Leopards and 43 for the UCU Lady Canons. But the Leopards are in charge of this game per the score. Rose Akon has really kept the UCU in this game. She has a game high 19 points. Rose Akon there, shot number 13, very, very good on both ends of the court. Letitia Ward. And the defense there, she couldn't go through. Now Brenda for 3, and it is good. So Brenda Kayaga there with a 3 for the UCU Lady Canons, and they cut the lead to only 4 points. 1 minute to end the third quarter of the game. 14 fouls for the Kcca Leopards and 3 for 3 seconds violation there by Marina Modin of the Kcca Leopards. Possession will go back to the UCU Lady Canons. 4-point game. Zaina goes for layup. She will go on the line and shoot 2. So the Leopards are actually losing the lead. Why do you think?
As I have always commented in terms of basketball, the Kcca Leopards are really losing their lead because of a couple of turnovers they are making. You can look at it like so far in less than 1 minute they have really made like a lot of turnovers, which has really cut down the lead now to 2 points. So just imagine when you're going for offense and you're not really making all those points count, and your opponents are really picking it and they are making it count on you. Definitely you have to lose it. And by the time you start playing like that, going into the fourth quarter, it's going to be a very hard hustle. Everyone among your team players are going to really hustle so hard. Even if you pick a win, it's going to really not going to be an easy one. Well, as we can see, there is 1 minute 35 seconds to play, but in those minutes up there, those seconds, as I can say, and the minutes, you can really bounce back and really take a lead, and of which, if they really take a lead, I don't really see Kcca coming back again. So for the coaches, they really have to do something. They really have to talk to their players about defense and about counting all their offensive rebounds and the rebounds on defense. They really count all the offense. They have to go attacking the paint. They have to, like when you look at it, they're already in foul trouble. 5 team fouls so far. Any foul they commit, they are going to go to the line. So I can say that managers, the team coaches have to really talk to these players in terms of defense. Surely when a defense is not really organized, so many fouls are going to be committed. And when so many fouls have been committed, it's going to really cost a game. So it's up to the managers to really make a right decision at this point in time.
1 minute to play the third quarter. 49 Kcca Leopards, 47 UCU Canons. The lead has been cut to 2 points. Amodin Najita Roda there, and the game is tied. The game is tied right now, 49-49. So Wasagali, Judith Ayo, and there is a foul there in Zaina. Judith will shoot 2. 56 seconds to end this quarter of the game. While the Kcca really need to step up in defense, and they also need to pick up more rebounds if they really want to take this game home. But on the other side, the UCU Canons are really very good on defense. And in this second, they've really been clutch. They've managed to cut the lead and also tie the game. It is just a 1-point game. A 1-point lead for the Leopards. Dorothy Chamazima. And possession will go back to the Leopards. 38 seconds to end the quarter of this game. Judith Ayo Nansobia to Letitia. Letitia. The ball was knocked out of bounds. It is still Leopards with possession. 1-point game. And Amoding Morin comes in clutch. Puts the Leopards up by 2 points. UCU with another turnover there. That is too bad for them.
Well, those turnovers are really not easy in the game. As well as Kcca Leopards are also having so many turnovers compared to UCU Lady Canons. And the only thing which have really helped the Lady Canons back in this game is that Zaina stepped in the game and she really dropped some good points here. It has really helped them. So far, it's not really going to be like a conclusive by right now because this is just the third quarter. We still have a full quarter to go. So we actually don't know what that quarter has for us in it. We are just going to wait and see.
Okay, and Najita there. Najita Roda, shot number 4 with a walk. Marina Modin. And ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the third quarter. 53 for the Leopards and 49 for the UCU Lady Canons.
Oh, check 1, 2. Deep end. Sports Media. Don't forget to subscribe. Live. Check 1, 2. Live.
And we are back for the fourth quarter. A 4-point game between the UCU Lady Canons and the Kcca Leopards. It's one apiece. I think we are in for a good fourth quarter. Remember, both of these ball clubs play good basketball in the fourth quarter. Remember, in game 2, UCU came out guns blazing to nip that one off the Kcca Leopards. We see the beginning of the fourth quarter. I see Chemtai Joy Cheche. I see Cynthia Irakunda, Judith Nansovia, aka Ayo, her other name. I see Cynthia, I see Wesegala, then the big Martha Soiji. For the Canons, Zana Rakamweri, Sarah Ageno, Roda Najita, and of course, Rose Icon. Basket good by Zana Rakamweri. Full court press. Martha Soiji to bring it forward. Martha holds it down to Cynthia. Beats a man to Martha Soiji.
Oh, Martha
To Wesigara.
almost missed it.
Double dribble. Double dribble. We are in for a good fourth quarter. Let me begin with Sadiq. Sadiq, what should we expect in this fourth quarter? It looks like we are in for a good 10 minutes of basketball.
Actually, this is going to be a very intense quarter, because considering all the ladies are going to really play so hard to really see like they take a win back home today. So what I can tell you is that what is going to count on this quarter is the defense and the offensive conversion here. When you convert on offense and you play a very good defense, that is the possibility of you taking that game is legit. No one is going to really take that game away from you. That is the part about when you play your part in offense, also in defensive stance, that we are supposed to take inside a game.
Okay.
And if we are going to really comment on something, and if you are really looking forward to take this game, you have to limit fouls.
Okay.
When you look at it, they are already in foul trouble.
Okay.
So though not all the players are already in foul trouble, but some of the effective players are really having numbers of fouls.
Okay.
So for a player to be fouled out and he's really playing well is really costly. So what I can say, let them limit the number of fouls and continue the run. Like that.
Thank you, Sadiq. Brenda, what's your take on the fourth quarter? Who takes it all at the end?
The fourth quarter, of course, it's going to be very intense. Both of these teams are very competitive. They are champions. And 9 minutes is really a lot of time.
Okay.
A lot of time
With a
for
2-point
both
game?
teams. Yeah, it's just a 2-point game. And both bigs are playing well. That
Martha
is
Soiji and Rose Ekon?
exactly.
Okay.
And they're actually the highest scorers.
On both sides of the court?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we are looking at there.
At the match, look at this matchup between
Cynthia
Erakunda and Zaina Rakamweli.
and Zaina. Well, is Dorothy still in? Chamazima Dorothy.
Okay.
I think Martha, there you're seeing Martha is really, she has been very clutch in this game.
Ayo. To Cheche. Cheche, poor. So much. Thank you so much, Brenda.
Yes.
Let me bring in my big brother. We appreciate to have the presence of Vinny, a basketball player, former of Warriors, currently at Falcons. Vinny, we have a good game at hand. Some of the best two teams in the country. We know JK was the defending champion, but these two teams have been around. They have done it all. They have seen it all. They are playing good basketball. To Rose Icon and finishing the move in style. Vinny, what's your take on this game? The level of competition between the two teams.
Yeah, I basically think tonight is a very tight game. To me personally, I think this game is going to game 5. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me here tonight. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a very intense game, and there are quite mature players on the team today. So I believe this game is going to game 5. Yeah.
Vinny, what's your take on the big players? We see all the big players are rising up to the question. Martha Soiji, Cynthia, Rose Icon, Zaina Rakamweli. What should we expect? As we know, JK Red Dolphins in waiting. They swept the Rangers 3-0, so we are in for a good final. Whoever gets there. But these two teams have to first cross the finishing line. Vinny, what's your take on that?
My take on the good players, they should just keep a calm head. They are really experienced, very good offensively, defensively. If you look at Soigi, you have Judy, you have Zaina. Those are all national team quality players. So they should keep calm and let the game decide how it's going to go. And as if they get scared, they'll lose it, they'll break at the end. Yes.
Thank you so much, brother Vinny. It doesn't get any better than that when you have a basketball player at his best. I think he has done it all. Roda Najeta! Oh, mama! What a shot! Beating the double team and finishing in style off the board. Cynthia, she's working. She's working. To Martha. She has the handles to Cheche. Cheche to Martha. Martha, mismatch. Get out of here. Good block. Everything is being fought for right here. To Martha. Basket good. With a good feed. from City Arakunda. Martha Soiji is working. Zaina to Sarah Ageno. Okay. Rose Akon. Oh. A defensive foul. A defensive foul by Judith Ayona Sobia on Sarah Ageno. Sarah goes to the line, shoot two. Remember, Sarah is the assistant captain of the UC Lady Canons. Remember, Zaina Lakamweli is the captain. So the two senior players are working. But remember, winner takes it all. And J.K. Lady Dolphin is in waiting to see whether they can do a repeat of what they did last year. Win back to back. They made the job very easy. They had just a walk in the park, sweeping the Rangers of Kansanga 3-0. Zaina misses the first. Zaina, a player of the national team, both on 3-on-3, and the Gazelles. So we expect more from Zaina, from Sarah Ageno, especially on the line. Sarah misses both. Big rebound by Rose Icon. This woman to Zaina. Zaina, this Sarah Ageno. Pass. Oh, basket good. Sarah Ageno beat the double team and found Rose Akon. Martha. Hey, good defense.
Ah, that is a very bad turnover for the
very big
Leopards.
turnover by Martha Soeji. Timeout Kcca Leopards. Timeout Kcca Leopards. Wherever you're watching from, is T10 Sports Media Group. Like, subscribe, and enjoy our YouTube channel, and enjoy nothing but the best basketball. Saika Sinsegawa, Sadiq, and of course my partner in crime and my sister Brenda. And of course tonight we have a special guest commentator and analyst. He has done it at the highest level. Warriors and Falcons. He's an all-timer. Vinny, of course, is my good friend. He's yet to come in for the bigger one. We are in for a bigger one that I want tonight in the next 10 minutes between the Oilers and Warriors Basketball Club. It's one apiece. The 6-time champion and the 2-time champion are going to give us a game Wednesday basketball night in the heart of Kampala. We are the first form of basketball. We'll go in the stadium. What a year of basketball. What a year of basketball. I just want to thank particularly the commissioners of FUBA, led by the FUBA president himself, Nasa Serunjoji, for a well-organized league this year. Semi-finals, the playoffs have not been bad, the quarters, we've not had so many problems. But still, the league has been very well organized. And we're here to see more. Thank you so much, FUBA, and the commissioners. Wherever you're waiting from, the different parts of the world, guys in the US, guys in Canada, Australia, parts of Africa, different countries in Africa, different parts of Kampala, and of course, the various districts of Uganda. Thank you so much. Those who cannot get here to Gogo, you're very well covered. I see the UCU fans are getting in after that good win yesterday. They have a 2-1 lead in that best of 5 between them and the Betway Power. Thank you so much, our dear viewers, wherever you're watching from. Midway through the fourth quarter, 6:45 seconds to play. A 1-point game. The Canons are doing what they do best, especially in the fourth quarter. The small woman is working. She's working to the rim. Foul. Foul.
Wow, that was intended, right?
A good defensive foul. But I like what the small woman is. She had done a coast to coast, but she saw a free woman who was Rose Icon. But it was a big blocking foul by Judith Ayona Sobia.
So Lean goes out.
Lean goes out. We see the return of the former best shooting guard in the country.
And those are former UCU player.
Former UCU. Did she win 2 championships? Big rebound. Foul. We see the introduction also of Priscilla Abigail. Priscilla Abby into the game, just number 14. On the side of Kcca Leopards We see the return of Maureen Amoding, Momo, former of the UCU Canons. She won 2 championships with the Canons. Maureen Amoding. Most of these players have been around. They have come from UCU or somewhere. Martha Soiji nearly did a double dribble. Get out of here.
Wow. Very good defense
Foul.
there by the
A blocking foul.
UCU Lady Canons. So Saika, we are seeing the Leopards without one of their point guards, that is Sylvia Nakazibwe. So Cynthia has really a lot of work to do.
Number of minutes. Maureen, mom, she's working. She's working. To Cynthia. Cynthia against Roda Najita. To Momo, a former shooter for 3. Misses. Foul. A foul. The ladies are leaving everything on the floor.
Yeah,
The ladies are fighting for every possession.
it is the playoffs.
Remember, it's one apiece. As my brother Vinny noted earlier, we might see a 5-game series because the 2 teams are evenly matched. The biggies, the guards, the benches, the coaches, everything is being done at the highest level. Thank you so much, wherever you're watching from. Don't change wherever you're watching from. Maureen, Momo, it's the shooter. She decided she goes, Momo, she's working. To Martha, foul. I like the defense Sarah again is playing on Martha Soiji.
Yeah.
Martha Soiji and Rose Cohen are leading in scores. The stats are looking good on both sides of the ladies. Martha is on 21. It will be a very big loss if they lost this game with such a good number of points by Martha Soiji. She's looking good.
And I think it will be the same for the Canons.
Okay.
Rose Akon has really been very big
Maureen
tonight.
misses.
Martha.
Martha is working. To Letitia. Misses. To Cynthia.
Cynthia.
To Letitia. To Martha. She's posting. Double team. Poor. Ayo. Picked up by Cynthia. Shot clock at 12. Maureen, former shooter.
For 3.
Maureen for 3.
Ooh.
Maureen
That came from
way
very far,
downtown.
right?
Maureen Amadine. She's showing us signs
With a match
of for
defense
myself.
three.
The small man is working. Oh! The small man with an 18-footer.
And
Cynthia.
she fouled.
With behind the back. What a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Noella,
I hope
right?
you're enjoying our basketball. It's a very competitive game between the ladies. Remember, both ball clubs put on a show always in the fourth quarters. Game 1, Kcca put on a show in the fourth quarter. Game 2, UCU put on a show in the fourth quarter. And the ladies are working today.
Yeah,
in
and
the fourth
the
quarter
game
still
is tied
in
at
game 3.
59.
It's 59 apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Cynthia makes a pass. What a signing has been. What a signing she has been for the Leopards. Cynthia Irakunda.
Very, very hardworking.
Very, very hardworking. Cynthia Irakunda from Burundi. Noella, she beats Judith to Sarah to Zaina for 3, basket good. Zaina Nakamweri from way downtown. What a shot by Zaina Nakamweri. Maureen Amoding versus Zaina to Judith Ayo to Martha. She's
Martha
posting.
Soigi.
To Letitia for 3.
Letitia for 3.
Basket
Ali,
good.
basket good.
Letitia alone. She's 2 for 3 from downtown.
It is basket for basket right
Indeed.
now for
Rose
both
Icon.
teams.
She works. She posts. Basket
Wow.
goal by Rose Icon. Mama, what a game.
I mean,
We are
Soigi is making it so easy for Rose Akon.
Rose Icon with 25 points. Martha Soigi with 21 points. A foul by Brenda Kayaga on Judith Iona Soria. Wherever you're watching from,
You Canons are in foul
it's
trouble.
malaria time. The Canons are in foul trouble, but in the few seconds to come, the Leopards are going to go in foul trouble too. And with 3 minutes, 33 seconds to play, it's going to be shots every foul committed. Judith Ayo makes the first. Judith Ayo Nansobia makes the first. Formerly of UCU too. She won 2 championships with UCU. 3, if I'm not forgetting. She won 3 with UCU. Nowhere retire. Nowhere. She's working. This woman is working.
Wow,
She beats
Noella, very,
She beat the other
very
team
impressive.
and drove to the rim. And it's basket good
Such a
by Noella
talent
Retaru.
from the young girl.
Martha to Momo. To Cynthia Irakunda. To Letitia to Martha. Basket good.
Martha Soigi
Good. What a
doing what
shot.
she does best.
Doing what she does best. Martha Soigi and Rose Icon are putting on a show. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. 2 players are above 10 points. Brenda Kayaga. Noera! And the one! Woo! And the one, mama.
What a talent.
Noella Retaru.
Ruth Noella.
Noella Retaru has a chance for a 3-point play. Noella has a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Small but does big
Small,
things, right?
but doing big things. Noella misses. Big rebound. Big hustle by Molina Modin to Martha. Doing a point guard duty. Stolen. To Zaina. Misses. Foul. A big blocking foul from Martha Soigi on to Sarah Ageno. Sarah Ageno doesn't look good.
2 minutes 18 seconds to end the 4th quarter of this
She hit
game.
herself so hard on that surface. Thanks be to God that we are not at the YMCA. Praise be to God that we are not at the YMCA. It would have been bloody. She would have been in pain. Thank you so much, Lord. We are at the Lugogo Indoor Stadium.
1 point lead for the UCU Lady Canons. Sadiq, what do you have to say about the remaining 2 quarters? Who is taking this tonight?
Actually, as I've told you have just seen actually UCU have overtaken the Leopards in the lead of 1 point so far. Kcca have really not converted so many good points on the chances they got. They are supposed to really have done so much better than that. And both teams are on foul trouble, which is going to really cost them a lot because every foul you commit is really going to the line. And so many games have taken advantages of when it comes to shooting from the line, and you have your players and are good from the line, you have high chances of taking the game. So UCU are now going to shoot 2 points, and it's a chance for them to really extend their lead to 3 points. Priscilla Abbey is taking the line. She makes the first one. Now when you look at it, Priscilla Abbey also comes off the bench and really makes those good points. And as I've told you earlier, it really contributes to winning. When you have a player come to make the second, those are some good points.
Letitia Awal. Martha. Big all the way by starting losing the game in the fourth quarter. Brenda,
That is
and
true.
our dear viewer, Cynthia. Noella doing good defense. Noella. Cynthia, she's working. Cynthia, she's working. To Martha. Oh!
Martha
With a good layup.
doing the impossible.
I can call it a finger roll layup. Najita Roda. Get out of here. A good block. Letitia to Cynthia. She's in charge of this ball game.
Wow.
Basket good. Basket good. We are in for a finale. A
And it's a
game
1 point game.
to Roda. A 1 point game. Zaina.
Cynthia, did she really need to foul?
Cynthia with a foul. Zaina Nakamweri goes to the line. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. The captain to win it all tonight. Timeout. Kcca Leopards. Cynthia. On the look of things, Cynthia Irakunda, her time is up in this game. Anytime the bench, the table is going to rise up her fouls. And if Cynthia is out of the game, I wonder who's going to take charge of this ball game. We know Sylvia Nakas was missing in action, is MIA, but I think she'll be back to help her team. Hope in time. She gets back in time to help the team. But it's a 1 point game. 38 seconds and 5 seconds to play. Deep in the late in the fourth quarter. A 1 point game.
So Cynthia Irakunda has fouled out actually.
She's fouled out. It's malaria time. These are the seconds, the minutes for the bigger hearted. For those ones with hearts which don't fear going for the HIV tests. For those ones
Really?
who don't fear driving so fast on the northern bypass. Those ones who don't fear driving while drunk. These are the minutes, the seconds of those ones. So if you go to the line, make sure you make your free throws. But if you don't, your team loses. Zaina Lakamweri. Zaina. Oh! Zaina misses the first. As I told you earlier, these are the minutes for the big-hearted. Zaina misses the first. It's game on, ladies and gentlemen. Game on. Zaina makes the second. There are still like 2 possessions in this ball game. Cheche. Judith Ayo to Maureen Amoding. Maureen. On the look of things, Maureen Amoding didn't do the right thing.
Exactly. She needed
Left
to
the rim.
serve that ball out.
Go to the rim, get a foul or not serve the ball. Rhoda Najita, she's feeling the cramps, the tiredness. Rhoda Najita, apologies.
It is 18 seconds to end the fourth quarter of the game.
Rhoda Najita, I think she's very tired. If not, it's an injury. She's gotten in these last seconds of the game. Thank you so much, Sadiq and Brenda, for that reminder. I thought when the body is worn out.
Okay.
If I might bring in these are O2, don't men also get those ones too?
I think that is not within what we are discussing here tonight.
No.
Basketball.
When your body is tired.
When your body is tired, it's tired.
Is it worn out? Is it muscular pains?
Muscle pull.
Muscle pull?
Let's just call it muscle pull.
Is it cramps? For guys, you can feel when your body, because when you go out and normally tell us go back and work, your body is worn out. So for men it's the right word, for the ladies it can't work. Thank you so much, Sadiq. High school, well, not bad for you, not for me either, and for you, Joanne.
Not for me either.
This I passed with Eng.
It's a twisted hamstring there.
Yeah, the word is hamstring.
She has just twisted the hamstring and it's really taken her a bit. Okay, we don't know actually because the medics are around on her case. We cannot say it's too bad or it's either, but it really looks to be worked on right now by the medics.
Thank you so much. On the look of things, 2 seconds to play. 13 seconds and 2 microseconds. Zaina Nakamweli yet again goes to the line.
Cynthia Irakunda fouling out really killed it for the Leopards.
Zaina, she's working. Zaina has just nailed the last nail in the coffin. Basket good. On the look of things, the UCU Lady Canons are working in relation to what their guys did yesterday. On the look of things, it's going to be 2-1 unless the Kcca Leopards pull off a Mission Impossible 8. Unless the Kcca Leopards pull off a Mission Impossible 8 and 9, which are yet to come in 220 and 221. But on the look of things, it's Mission Impossible.
13 seconds to play the fourth
quarter. Is it
quarter.
Mission Impossible for the Kcca Leopards, or it's Mission Possible? If that movie it will come out in 2040, Mission Impossible.
I think it is Mission Possible. Anything can happen in those 13 seconds. They just need to shoot a three and a foul.
One possession. Force them to come to the line. Miss.
Yeah.
13 seconds. Sadiq, take it away on the 13 seconds.
Those are the alternatives.
What I can tell you, those kind of analysis you guys just gave, we only see them in US, in the NBA. But in African basketball, it's rarely in 13 seconds. Actually, most teams do really even forfeit, and we cannot really say that they are going to quit. But 13 seconds actually, unless if they are going to Elvis, but we don't really see miracles happening right here.
Thank you so much, Sadiq. The Kcca Leopards are not going down without a fight. 13 seconds and 2 microseconds. The Kcca Leopards are not going down without a fight. To finish off this game for the Canons on court, Priscilla Abbey, Rose Ekon, Zaina Nakamweli, Brenda Kayaga, and the woman who has done work today, Noella Ruth Letaru. Martha for three. The big woman. Big rebound by Rose.
It is over.
It is over. Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that is the last play of the game. That is the last play of the ball game. Converted by Brenda Kayaga.
So the series stands at 2-1.
The UC Lady Canons have taken a 2-1 lead in the best of 5 game series. And we are yet to know what the Kcca Leopards can do in Leopards in the fourth quarter. It has finished 77-71, a 6-point game. And not to differ from the stats, the UAP man of the match, the UAP MVP woman man of the match, I believe she's Rose Ekon. 25 points, some good rebounds too, offensively and defensively. Rose Ekon, I believe the UAP man of the match. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. From me and the entire team, let's take a minute breather as we get ready for one of those games of the century between the Warriors and the Oilers. It's warm-up time. Let's be back and we'll give you commentary and analysis, and of course post-game analysis about the game between Warriors and the Oilers. I'll have my big brother Vinny chip in with good analysis about the game, about the preview and the matchups in that game between the Oilers and the Warriors. Let's be back. For me and the team, let's take a breather. We'll be back. It's Deep End Sports Media Group. Don't change. Let's be back.